So I started reading Her Soul to Take as part of a try a chapter vlog. And this is my 200-page update because every time I pick up the book, I think about how I need to sit down and talk about it, and then I don't because I continue to read. I am having the best time I have ever had with this book. It's been a while since I have been into anything that's not contemporary romance or dark romance, but they're still human, or like YA mystery thriller. That has been what I've mostly been consuming lately. So as soon as I picked up Her Soul to Take and read that first chapter, I knew that it was gonna get a vlog of its own. It was gonna get me raving about it. I'm annotating it. It's a first read and I am annotating it and I'm having the best time. There are so many tabs already. I'm 200 pages in. I'm kind of getting close to the 50% mark. I'm still not reading as fast as I would hope, but that's okay. I mean, I'm working on it. We are getting there, getting faster, finding the ability to not let the ADHD kick in and steal my focus. And I want to send Harley LaRue a gift basket, first and foremost, because I have not loved a book this much in so long. And it's funny because I like the main characters. I like the ship. I am enjoying it. The characters are the reason that I am having such a good time reading it. But the character that I love the most is Everly. And when I tell you, when I went to buy the next two books and I saw Everly's name on the back of the final book and realized that she was going to be a POV character and we were going to get like her actual story, I was thrilled. And this was like, I had maybe read 50 pages and I was immediately like, this is going to be a 6-star book, probably a 6-star series. Immediately had to go buy the other books. And I don't even know how book 3 is gonna be when I'm already this obsessed and my favorite character hasn't even, like, her storyline isn't even here yet. So I'm about 200 pages in, and so far we are really getting a lot of world building. The story is still set in the human world. Now, humans are not the only ones that exist in this world. The main character, the main love interest, is a demon. I believe, from what I have figured out from reading it, that he is 400-500 years old. So not as old as some of the demons in hell, I guess. I mean, hell, yes, the world that he comes from. He's mentioned older demons and demons that have been roaming hell and earth for thousands of years. And then he said that he has spent I think he said 25% of his life thus far has been spent as in servitude to the Hadleys. And I just so far really am enjoying the world building, I think, more than anything. Because again, Leon and Ray, I really enjoy, and I'm loving their story, and I wouldn't be liking it as much if it weren't for them and their relationship, their banter. But the world building has gotten me so sucked in. And I don't know if this is just something that I have missed from contemporary romance, because while there is world building, it's not typically this in depth, and you don't have to think as much when the only part of the human world that you're getting is what is outside your window. Whereas now we're introducing things to the human world that you're like, oh, okay, so that's witchcraft, or that's a demon. So that has been really fun. It has made me a lot more interested to keep reading, which has also been really nice because I have struggled a lot with that recently, in just wanting to be able to sit down and read and focus and not get distracted. So having something that I am so focused on finding out the next step has been just amazing. So I don't typically do like step-by-step reactions unless I'm reading like Shadowhunters, and then you're getting information every 3 pages, whether you like it or not, whether it's relevant or not. So I don't know if maybe I should reevaluate that going into Shadowhunters because I'm talking every 3 pages. I don't know. But I am getting so sucked into Her Soul to Take. I love how, I don't want to say mundane, but it is kind of like mundane, that some of the things that you then find out are demonic activity or protection, it's still things that you can find just in the world, you know? People do the stick figures that they hang from trees to ward off evil spirits. So it's still very much rooted in humanity and in the real world, which I think it's like being a kid and wanting that escapism, but also the familiarity of what you know, and it has absolutely enthralled me. So essentially, Ray moves back to her hometown of Avalon so that she can get the house ready to sell. It is the house that she lived in as a child before her parents decided that they were moving like down to Southern California. And she is going back for 1 year. She's going to finish college. She's going to get the house ready to sell and just move on with her life. Her parents are already living in Spain. As soon as she was in college, they were like, we're retiring to Spain. We're going. So can't blame them there. But then Ray comes back and is spending time in her college town. She is friends with this girl, so she kind of already has a little bit of a built-in support system, social network. But her friend is also friends with these kids, not kids, they're college students, but she is friends with Victoria and Jeremiah Hadley. Their father, Kent Hadley, is on the Historical Society board, and they own a church. And unbeknownst to Ray and her friend, actually, I don't even know if her friend is unaware. She could be aware. But Kent is also the person that had summoned Leon. So he is the one that has control of the demon. But then the grimoire goes missing. The grimoire that has Leon's actual name in it. It's like his sigil. That's how he can be summoned. And I'm sure you can guess where the grimoire ends up, because it's still, there's still romance to it. It's still, I guess this would be like paranormal romance. I tend to put all of this under the banner of fantasy, which is not completely correct, which is fine, whatever. I am probably not going to stop calling it romantasy, but that's just how everything was fantasy when I started buying books. It was all fantasy. It was all under the fantasy section. I don't think Borders had like paranormal romance, shifter romance, Omegaverse written out on the shelves, which honestly, come to think of it, neither does Barnes & Noble. They typically just put it on a table. But that little tangent out of the way, I am just really enjoying it. I am enjoying the unfolding of everything. I am still so suspicious of Victoria and Jeremiah, because the thing about Ray is that her family is one of the like marked families, because the whole thing about Avalon is that there is this old god down in the mines, and there's just a lot about those mines that you start to find out piece by piece. So her family is cursed, essentially. Cursed to have to be sacrifices. This old god wants them, I guess. I haven't gotten that far, but my current theory is that because these 3 men that had survived the mine collapse, my guess is they probably sold their souls to the old god in exchange for surviving, and now their families are like basically fucked, because the old god's like, okay, I want to call in that favor. I'm gonna need some souls. I'm gonna need some sacrifices. That's my current theory. Yeah, but that is about it for the summary that I wasn't even planning on giving. So from here on out, it's going to be more live blogging my reaction and kind of commenting on what is going on, because I have not been doing that. And I really want to, because I am really, really enjoying this book. I have taken it to 2 book club meetings so far, because I run a silent book club. So you take your own book and you sit and read. So I have taken it to 2 now. So I'm gonna have to get on it. Luckily, those 2 book club meetings weren't super spaced out. It was like a week. But still, I need to get on with it. I am starting to read it a little bit faster because I am more interested. But yeah, next clip, hopefully me live blogging. I keep forgetting to check in about her soul to take, but that is because I am so focused on it when I'm reading that I don't want to do anything else. I mean, hold on. We are tabbed, we are annotating, and truly just enjoying ourselves. I love Everly so much. We're about to get like actual plotline time with her, and I'm so excited. Well, Ray is at the Hadley's house, so this does not bode well for anybody. So we're all in agreement that there's no fucking way Kent Hadley was just killed off page, right? Victoria is setting them up. Like, she's not, there's no way. There is, like, no, I don't believe that at all. I do not believe this in the slightest. I mean, like, first and foremost, I think that if anybody deserves to kill him, it is Everly or Leon. But there's no part of me that thinks he was just killed off page. Now, Leon is saying that she wasn't lying. Like, judging by her tone, she was not lying. And I just don't, unless Everly did kill him, which, you know, fingers crossed. But unless she did, like, who, I know Victoria says, I did what I had to do. We both did. But I don't know that I think that either of them could kill their father. You know, Victoria or Jeremiah. Okay, I do agree that Juniper could have also done it. I think that Juniper and Zane had motive and they were in the house. So, opportunity. I don't know. I still don't believe that he's actually dead. Okay, so it's being reported in the newspaper. I still don't know how much I believe it, even though Leon says that he believes it. And then obviously, like, they're still not safe. That doesn't really matter because there's an entire cult. It's a cult. Like, they're not disappearing. But Ray and Leon are headed back to Avalon, so. Is she really gonna make me deal with Jeremiah as the actual villain at the end of this book? I hate that man so fucking much. This is actually my worst nightmare. Oh my God. Before I turn the page, I'm gonna wager a guess that they have a binding circle under this entire grocery store because that's convenient. Is the god, the old god, is he like possessing Jeremiah right now? Is that... Oh my God. Of all the Hadley siblings that I wanted to see get killed, Victoria was actually not high on the list. I mean, there's 3 of them, and Jeremiah's at the top, and Everly isn't even on it, so that should tell you something. But why wouldn't his dad just count as one of the Hadley children? Because his dad is a Hadley child, technically. Maybe not their generation, but like, shouldn't he count? If the Reaper doesn't kill me, you can summon me again, he grinned, but it didn't reach those smoldering eyes. I've never given anyone permission to summon me, but if you can, bring me back to you. I knew what this was. I didn't want to acknowledge it because it hurt so bad, but I knew. If the Reaper doesn't kill me, but he didn't believe that, he was saying goodbye. So here I am, freaked out, crying. And now the Reaper's just leaving him alive so that the god can deal with him. Okay, because I'm not stressed enough. That's fine. That's great. I don't think I can handle this. So can we not? I keep having to take like 30-second breaks. Mainly because I'm crying and just anxious. But now she has the opportunity to get away and she is turning around. And I understand that that's needed for the sake of like having a plot. She's the one that the god wants. But for fuck's sake, you were almost out. Like, you were not permanently, but come on. Of course she's got to like tattoo his fucking name on her body to give him her soul as he is laying on the oh my God, this is ridiculous. And now here comes Jeremiah. It's gonna be the most satisfying fictional death that I have ever experienced. There she goes. She has been taken, drugged, chloroformed, taken. Great. Fantastic. Love that for me. So my guess is that they're headed out to the creepy church in the woods. I don't know if I'm right. I am struggling to stay awake. I already took melatonin, and I should probably finish the last 60 pages in the morning when I wake up. And I feel like my anxiety over this book would probably thank me for that too. It is mid-afternoon, and I am finally gonna finish Her Soul to Take. And I am very nervous and very scared. Shit is getting so real. I did end up having to go to bed last night because I was exhausted and falling asleep, could not keep my eyes open. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm nervous. There's like 60 pages left, and usually when there's that little left and I feel like there's no resolution coming, I'm like, oh shit. Like, are we actually going to get a happily ever after? Like, is that going to happen? And I am really, really feeling that way with this one right now. All right, so Victoria is definitely dead. So that's kind of sad because, again, the Hadley sibling that I wanted to see die was not her and not Everly, so. She's pulling out the grimoire page that's got his name on it, and I just remembered that she's got the knife. So we're going to read this together because I might cry. God. Oh, okay. So, okay. So she just gave Leon her soul, and I just need, as he is leaving, I need him to kill Jeremiah. I think that I deserve that. I cannot even describe how much I love this book. I have been obsessed since the moment I picked it up. I have thought about it nonstop. If I wasn't reading it, I wanted to be reading it. I was thinking about it. And I think that is the number one reason why this book is rated 6 stars for me, and why I'm already anticipating that the entire series will be a 6-star series. More than anything, I'm just really glad that something has made me want to pick up a book and want to keep reading, because I've been slumping so hard, and it has been really annoying to have to feel like I'm trying so hard to not get in a slump and it's not working and I just can't do anything about it, and I don't have the desire or drive to pick up a book. And that has been completely squashed thanks to Her Soul to Take. I actually said on, I believe it's page 6 of the book. Let's see, 4, 6. Yes. So that's when we're shown Everly for the first time. And I said, I feel like I'll love her. I think that was the first annotation I made. It was the first tab that I used. And I can confirm I am on book 2 now, and I am just obsessed with Everly. I am so excited to continue the series. I will also be vlogging the rest of the series and doing reading vlogs for them. They will be individual because I tend to talk a lot when I really like a book. And this reading vlog is no exception to that. I think that once I get everything all edited together, it's probably going to be like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
which isn't the worst I've done before. I think I have some that were bordering on 40 minutes long. So this could be worse. I could have yapped a lot more, but there is a decent amount of crying that you should have seen by now. That is if you even got this far and you're still watching this vlog. Hopefully you are. Hello. Leave the skull emoji in the comments maybe, because there is a skull on the cover and it comes into play. I really loved this book. I am probably going to go edit this reading vlog and then go pick up the second one and keep reading that because I just love the series so much so far. I will say, as much as I did like Leon and Ray, I was a lot more intrigued by the side characters. So getting into the next book and getting like all of the backstory with Juniper is going to be really fun. We've already gotten more tidbits about Everly. We just saw her mom, where I am in the book right now. So that's exciting. I am really intrigued to know what exactly happens there and just how that's going to play out for the next two books. But that's it for this reading vlog. I have filmed two videos back to back, so I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you in the next one. Bye.